Good evening, everybody. I'm Amy, and tonight's Live About 5 is how you keep fueling the fire and create momentum by working through your project or through your schedule. One of the things that I've noticed when you're an entrepreneur is it can be really easy to have what I call wasted weeks, entire weeks where you kind of are left wondering, like, what did I really get done this week? And part of what we are dealing with is all the distractions, all the shiny objects, all the other things that need to be tended to, right? You have a sick child that you go get from school, or you have a family trip coming up, whatever it may be. And it's so easy to put you, your health goals, your business last. And what I'm encouraging you to do is to set your schedule and then to play through all 4 quarters of that schedule. And if you're not familiar with that analogy, it's about sports, right? So whether it's your day or your week or even your month, I'm thinking that what we kind of do sometimes is we let off the gas, right? Like we're like, well, it's Friday, I can knock off early, but you're still wondering how you wasted your week. And so I'm going to challenge you to play through that 4th quarter, to play every quarter your best. Now, is this about hustle or grind? Absolutely not. But often we'll make a promise to ourselves. I'm going to work 2 hours a day on my business every day, no matter what. And we don't end up following through with that. I'm going to stick to my diet no matter what. I'm going to stick to my new health routine no matter what. And we don't stick to it. We constantly break promises to ourselves. And I'm telling you, by fueling your fire and maintaining momentum through that 4th quarter, through that Friday, you can really make incredible progress. Because here's the secret: right when you're ready to knock off is when you're probably on the precipice of that next leveling up, where just one more phone call, where one more reach out, where one more lap around the whole different stadium, right? Whatever you're doing, pushing through till you've really completed your goal is going to change your whole landscape. And it's going to in turn give you momentum to keep going. But how do we do this? It can be really hard, right? So the first thing you've got to do is set very clear intentions. You've got to say, look, I work 2 hours a day on my business. I work out 30 minutes a day, non-negotiables. And then you've got to keep that. You've got your intention and you're going to stick to it. The next thing is to realize that small wins make all the difference. I'm talking about 5 people coming to your event. I'm talking about losing 5 pounds when your goal is to lose 100. Those small wins are your momentum. They are a symbol that what you're doing is working. And all you need to do is keep it up, turn up the volume. You're on the right path. So when you see a win, let that be a sign to you. Let that be a twinkle to you. Let that be a glimmer to you where you think, okay, this is working. I'm going to keep doing that. Next is you've got to stay energized. Sometimes for me, this means taking small breaks, maybe walking around the block, keeping hydrated, drinking the right things, not soda, right? But maybe electrolytes or water, maybe even a nice hot tea on a cold day. But you've got to somehow maintain your energy. And it isn't always going to feel great doing it. That's the truth. If you're really building something, achieving a goal of worth, at some point you're going to think, but I don't feel like it. But when you stay energized, it's going to help you and help your mind say, that's okay. You don't have to feel like it, but I gave myself my word that I was going to work for 2 hours, and I'm going to work for 2 hours. It may not be perfect, but I'm going to do it. Next is like mind over matter. You've got to cultivate a positive mindset. This is so underrated in today's business world and in today's health goals world, right? It's so simple to be like, oh, you think like wishing good thoughts makes a big difference. Well, science is showing us it actually does. If you've ever seen those studies where there are 2 plants in a school, and one of the plants people talk to really meanly and one they speak to very kindly, and which one thrives? It's the plant people speak kindly to. So speak kindly to yourself. Keep your eye on the prize. Even if you have failed in the past, which if you are working towards an important goal, I bet you have, because I sure have, keep pushing and keep being positive. Next is going to be to celebrate progress. I don't care how small it is. If the only thing you're celebrating is that you kept your promise to yourself, that's enough. Because it's that endorphin hit when you celebrate and you go, you know what? I said I was going to do this, and by God, I did. It makes a huge difference. And as a result, I'm going to go on out to that movie with my best friend. I'm going to take that trip and see Lisa in Portland. I'm going to go to that concert I've been wanting to go to, whatever it is, right? Give yourself a celebration. And next is to stay agile. Don't let yourself get downtrodden or feel like you're not able to achieve your goal simply because you've had a setback. Setbacks are normal. It is 100% expected that your progress is going to look like this, right? No one's progress towards an important goal looks like this. It's always like this. One of my favorite coaches in the industry, Kristen Boss, is currently on a whole mission to get herself in shape. She created over $20 million in revenue in digital marketing and coaching and business. She knows what she's doing. But while she did that, she gave up her health. She traded gaining weight. She traded not exercising, thinking that being successful in business was mutually exclusive than staying fit. She busted that myth and she is rocking her health journey. $1 Million Body Project on Instagram. If you want someone to follow on this Friday, she's really great and she calls it like she sees it. What's incredible about what she's sharing is that with one of the best coaches in the industry, with incredible consistency, with focus, she even stepped away from her business to focus on this for a period of time. Her path appropriately looks like this. So if yours looks like that, then you are right in line with the $20 million incredibly talented leader in business today. So don't forget to remember those things and keep pushing through that fourth quarter. It could mean 2 hours a day. It could mean 2 miles a day. Whatever it is, I want you to hear me in your head telling you that you can do it because I absolutely know you can. Thank you for being here. I hope your Friday is amazing, and I can't wait to see you back here live around 5 on Monday. Have a great weekend, everybody. Stay safe.